What's something really obvious that you've only recently realized? One thing I just discovered is that I'm allergic to carrots. I always assumed they made everyone's mouth numb, like almonds. Speaking of almonds, I recently found out I'm also allergic to those. 2. I live in Denmark, so English isn't my first language, and it just dawned on me that weekend means the end of the week. 3. I've noticed that words I use all the time are surprisingly literal in their meanings. For instance, breakfast literally means breaking your fast, and afternoon is simply the time after noon. It feels like a radical realization when I come across words like these. 4. My grandpa used to ask me as a kid if I could talk without moving my lips. Being a clueless kid, I'd always give it my best shot. It wasn't until 20 years later that I realized he was just telling me to be quiet. 5. I'm in my mid-30s now, and it wasn't until I was about 28 that I realized my mom's name was Betty and her sister's name was Wilma, just like Betty and Wilma from the Flintstones. And yes, they were definitely named after the cartoon, as I found out when I asked.